It's hard to believe what's happening in the UK right now. Our streets are filled with Afghan immigrants, waving their flags and playing loud music all night. It feels like they've taken over the place, celebrating their culture as if they own it. We're talking about hundreds of people, not just a small group. If they're so passionate about their homeland, why not go back there? It's frustrating to see this while British people are trying to get a good night's sleep. This is more than a party. It's a statement. It seems like they believe they can do whatever they want, whenever they want, with no consideration for the people around them. It doesn't stop here. There's another example where a British man stands up for his beliefs, stating the UK is a Christian nation, not a Muslim one. You can see this reflected in our history, laws, and customs. Yet when he debates with an Islamic preacher, the response is dismissive. The preacher and his companion just shake their heads, as if unable to refute what's being said. And here's where things get concerning. A police officer steps in, not to deal with the real issue, but to stop the Christian man from filming. Imagine if the roles were reversed. Would the police act the same way? This raises serious questions about a double standard in how our laws are enforced. It feels like certain voices are being silenced, while others are being allowed to say or do whatever they want. Is this what free speech and democracy look like in the UK now? And it's not just about one group. Recently, we've seen large gatherings of people throwing coconuts in the streets as part of a tradition. Why is this allowed to disrupt public order? Why not celebrate traditions without blocking roads or causing chaos? Imagine if British people tried to do the same in other countries. Would they be allowed to? Probably not. Where are the authorities in all of this? It seems like they're either asleep at the wheel or too afraid to enforce the rules fairly. There's clearly a different set of standards for different groups. It's time we wake up to this growing issue. The lack of action is setting a dangerous precedent, where cultural expressions are allowed to disrupt the rights and lives of others. We need our leaders to address this head-on and set clear rules for how public spaces are used. Leaders like Keir Starmer need to take a stand. Are we going to continue allowing any group to take over our streets, or will we start enforcing the law equally? People like Nigel Farage have been vocal in pointing out these failures, especially when it comes to issues like immigration and rising crime. Starmer's leadership has been disappointing, with vague promises and ineffective solutions. We can't keep absorbing more people without a clear plan. Our services and communities are already under strain, and this approach is only creating more frustration and instability. It's time for real leadership. Leaders who are willing to face these issues directly and provide solutions that work for everyone. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We need to have this conversation and find solutions that benefit everyone, not just a select few.